Okay, so, this is my new animation series, According to Joe. Now, today's topic, I'll be talking about love. Now, I've basically, kind of ran into it, through the course of my life. Let's begin with the earliest, cause, kindergarten. Let's go back in time. So, way back in kindergarten, there's this girl named, Haley that I had a crush on. I had a huge crush on her, and, I think she always kind of ignored me, and I remember she said she liked this one guy. I almost got detention because I said, I'm gonna kill him! But, yeah, that was, pretty crazy. I remember I actually kissed her on the cheek one time. That's weird. But then she, moved away, and, so yeah, that was my kindergarten crush. So, my other experience with love, per se, was the summer of 3rd grade. I had finally got a PlayStation 3, and I got addicted to it. So, I started playing a lot, and, my favorite game on was, Little Big Planet. I remember I played it so much and played online. I met this girl, on the PlayStation Network. She claimed she was, near my age or something, but who knows, it could have been some full-grown man. But, I was willing to believe, and so, she's like, do you want to date? And I'm like, sure. So we dated virtually, which doesn't even count. I was stupid back then. I was really stupid. But, we started, dating. It's not really dating, but after a while, for no reason at all, she said, you're gay. I want a new man. I'm breaking up with you. And I remember that made me so sad. I cried my guts out. I don't know why. It was over some stupid girl online. And then, I remember I got so mad that on Little Big Planet, if you have played it, you know that you can make levels and stuff. So I made a level where you shoot her to death. Yes, I got that mad. So, let's go ahead and see my next experience with dating. Let's go further in time. Alright, we are further in a time machine. It was 4th grade or so. I don't know. But all I know is the experience. And, the experience I had was actually quite funny because, the person, in this experience might still be watching, so hello. But, so I remember I was on YouTube and I was searching around. I saw this girl on YouTube and I was like, oh yeah, videos are awesome because, you know, she had some pretty cool videos. And she was like, oh, okay. And so, she subscribed and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to make a shout out video. And so I made a shout out video and I looked in the comments and I saw something that almost changed my life forever. She said, you're cute. Well, that isn't life changing, but you know what I mean. And so I was like, oh my god. So, I was like, oh cool, so we're dating now. And she was like, yeah. And, so we started dating and, we just were dating online and stuff, and we were Skyping and doing video chat and all that good stuff. And, I remember, the reason why she might have broke up with me, she might have been freaked out because I remember it was, one of my first dating experiences where I could actually see, who I was actually dating, and, I was actually dating them, and so I was pretty excited, so I made a YouTube video where I'm not going to give any channel away because, you know, I want to protect the identity. But let's just say her name is, Sarah. And, actually I still might have this video up on my account. I don't know, I might delete it. But I remember I got so happy, I started recording with my friend, and I was like, I love you, Sarah, on a video, and, it was hilarious. I made myself look like a complete idiot. And, she was like, oh, thanks in the video, when in real life she might have been like, oh, he's creepy. But after a while she, broke up with me. I'm like, why? And, I could probably tell by now. But, I remember I was so sad, I made a video. I'm like, Sarah broke up with me. And then her brother made a remix of that video and posted it on YouTube with the song Baby Come Back in the background, where it shows a remix of me saying in high pitched, "I love you, Sarah, I love you, Sarah." And so I actually laughed. That was hilarious. But anyways, I was so sad that me and my friend devised a plan. I made my friend go on my laptop and I'm like, "Dude, tell her that he's crying and that he's sad and that he needs you." And so he did. And then so she finally gave up and she's like, "Okay, we're dating again." And being stupid me, I was like, "Yeah!" I started posting stuff again. I was like, "Yeah!" And after a while, she started like, I don't know what, if it was her or her brother or some hacker, but she started like trolling me, and she was like, "Oh, I have Sarah, I'm gonna kill her in the bathroom on Skype." And I was like, "No!" And after a while, I kind of got sick of it. So, you know, we broke up, but we're still friends now, I think. And so, yeah, that was a pretty embarrassing dating experience. So that's pretty much all my dating experiences, but there is one, but I'd rather not mention it because the person in it still goes to school with me. If they see it, they might blow my face off with a machine gun. But anyways, now I want to talk about something. Sometimes, like, love can drive you a little bit insane. I'm gonna tell a story, a real story, but to protect their identity so they don't blow my face off and murder my face with a chain gun, I am going to use code names. I'm just going to use the first letter of their name. So, okay. So, here's the story. Well, what I mean by love can drive a person insane, here's the story. So, there's a person, in my class, let's just call him, C. And, he really has a big crush, everybody knows it, on this girl named P. So he's been asking her a lot to date him, and she's been saying no. And so he's been going crazy about it. He's been hiring kids to chase after people to give him information on how he can get her to date him, and she keeps saying no, but he won't stop. There has to be some force. Now, this is scientific talk here, but there has to be some force for C to keep asking P, even though she keeps saying no. So, I researched and researched and researched and researched and researched and researched a little bit more, and maybe the force that is driving C to keep asking P might be love. Now, we don't know that yet, but I don't know. But, see, P is in a relationship with this person named T, let's just call him. But C won't stop at all. So, even though there are boundaries and things in the way, he just won't stop. Something has got to drive C to keep asking P. Now, I think this might be love. This might be a good example of how love can drive someone insane. And, well, C, I guess, is just gonna keep on asking because he won't stop. So, anyways, that is what I have to say about love. That's my honest opinion. Remember to subscribe, like this video, whatever. So, I will see you guys later. This has been the first episode of According to Joe. Leave a little like, that would be greatly appreciated. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.